that moss everywhere.
Be ashamed riding around on machines causing trouble.
We all know how hard they're at school.
Don't get any ideas, stranger.
Sharpest weapon. That's what her seems to say. You'll like what I have to say, I
I prefer the one about the son falling in love with the merchant's daughter. Genuine. Craftsmanship. You can't beat it.
so.
Nice and good luck reconciling with the
I'm sorry for the wait, but all goods entering the city are subject to search.
This is outrageous. We're loyal citizens.
No.
How long do we have to wait? What am I supposed to do? Just...
What's going on here? Olin's in there, somewhere. And so's Erend, that other Outlander I talked to the night before the proving. Erend said he'd introduce me to his sister if I visited Meridian. Said she was captain of the Vanguard.
Good day.
Stop right there. In light of the recent attack, no stranger passes into Meridian without submitting to search.
Recent attack? What are you talking about?
The murder of Captain Ursa and her vanguards, of course. Ambushed by Shadow Carja forces in Red Ridge Pass.
Ursa? You mean Erend's sister is dead?
How would you know his name?
I know Erend. Summon him. I need to speak to him.
Ha! I doubt that Erend, the new captain of the Vanguard, a man in grief, is going to waste his time on a grimy outlander.
Aloy! Hey, you're alive! I thought you were dead. Make way, make way!
All the way to Meridian just to see me?
Have you been drinking?
Ah, not really. A little. So, you're alive. We should celebrate. The drink's on me!
We need to talk, alone, and you need to pull it together.
Over there.
So you approve?
Of course I approve. From now on, she may come and go from this city as she pleases.
As you wish, sir.
There. Alone as you asked. And what did you want to tell me?
A lot has happened since we last spoke. The Proving was attacked by a group of killers. Not many of us survived.
We were in the village when we heard explosions up on the mountain. Some of your braves came back, said most of the contestants were dead. I've never heard such a wail of grief as the sound that rose up from your people. How did you survive?
How I survived is less important than how I was targeted.
Targeted? What do you mean?
The killers came for me because of Olin.
What are you talking about? That doesn't make sense.
I need to find Olin. I need to know what he knows.
But he's a friend.
No, he's a traitor. I don't know who the killers are or what they want, but I do know that Olin is working with them.
But, I mean, this...
I don't need you to understand, Erend. I just need you to take me to him.
He's not here. He went scrounging for scrap and relics days ago. It could be anywhere.
Are there any places he frequents, places he returns to?
A house. Here in Meridian.
Okay, then take me there. I need to search it.
I guess. As long as I'm there to witness the search.
I heard what happened to Ursa. I'm sorry. I know she was special to you.
Special to me? Special to everyone. She always knew what to do. She bossed everyone around. She kept me in line. Now I'm supposed to fill her shoes. And instead, here I am.
Then stop feeling sorry for yourself and live up to her example.
So much for a shoulder to cry on.
Everybody loses people they care about. Tears don't change that.
Don't worry. Any tears I had just froze up.
I need to see Olin's place. Now.
Okay, okay. Come on.
Couldn't imagine living anywhere else.
So many people here, all talking at once. How does anyone think?
I don't. I just drink.
Is she immoral?
Apparently they're letting anyone into the city these days.
For Ursa! How long will Avad hide in his palace? Blood for blood. Vengeance for Ursa. How long will Avad hide in his palace? Year after year, why does he spare those who enslaved and tortured and butchered? Erend, you should want vengeance more than anyone. Your own sister, murdered. And her death, unavenged?
One more word, you scorched out slag, and I'll throw you in jail myself! Now get out of here, or I'll give you all a kick in the ass!
What did he mean about Ursa's murder?
Not now.
Okay, how are we gonna get in? Oh, that was subtle.
Here we are. Try not to break anything. Other than the door.
All of this for one man.
It pays to have connections in the Sun King's court.
Let's see what's underneath.
Hey, how did that get here?
Question is, how to get through it.
Without a key, you won't. That's a vault hatch of Oseram make. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
I don't think you're getting through that hatch.
Are you sure you're okay?
I'm sober enough, all right? I don't need another lecture.
That's not what I meant. I was talking about what happened outside with the crowd.
I don't want to talk about that. We're here because of what you said about Olin, so do what you need to do.
Did Olin ever invite you in?
Nah. Closest I got was a doorstep to help him home after a night out. We drank a river that night, but I hold it well. Usually.
You said Olin has connections in the royal court. Does he know the Sun King personally?
No. He served the court as a scout sometimes and sold ancient trinkets to nobles, but he never had an audience with the king. If you're right, and Olin's into something dark, Sun King Avad has nothing to do with it. I'd stake my life on that.
I'll look around.
That's what we came for.
Call it a day, girl. You're wasting time.
Looks big and heavy. Let's give it a little push.
I did say not to break anything, didn't I?
serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
They took his wife and child captive.
They? Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family. Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted. A map. The glyphs show places he visited. There's your proof. Read the last page. He writes about meeting me in the order to kill me.
He called himself a friend. That backstabbing cheat. How did you learn to read glyphs? And these things that you see, how do you do it?
The focus. It reveals the unseen.
And Olin's focus, it's the same?
The device is the same, but somehow Olin and the killers can speak to each other with their focuses over distances. And see through each other's focuses too. Like looking through each other's eyes.
So that's how the killers saw you? Through Olin?
Yes, so far as I can tell. Now that I know where to find Olin, I should be on my way.
All by yourself?
Leave it to me. I'm faster on my own.
Wait. If that device lets you see the unseen...
Out of the way, Erend.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who killed Ursa. Not just the Shadow Karja army, but the exact soldiers who did it.
I'm sorry about your sister, but that's your war, not mine.
Don't act like this isn't personal. You came here hunting the people who nearly killed you, who massacred your people. Why should you have justice and not me? Look, I'll head for Red Ridge Pass, where Ursa's body was found, and wait for you there. A few minutes of your focus is all I need. Don't make me beg.
Red Ridge Pass, you said? I'll see what I can do.
He said the sun demanded blood, and yet we pay the price.
This place smells like nothing I've ever smelled before. Is that some kind of spice?
A disease.
Ah, you're everything I'm not. Strong.
All right. What did you want to discuss?
You're an outlander, which is good. But a Nora, which might be bad. Do you fear the ruins of the old ones like many in your tribe?
No, although some can be dangerous.
Then you may have come across what I seek. In your travels, have you found strange vessels, emblazoned with symbols of the old ones? They consist of a hollow cylinder with a crescent handle affixed at both ends. If you bring me these vessels in sets of 4, I will gladly trade what I have for them.
So you're interested in the old ones?
More than interested. I study, but years of study have made me too comfortable. I don't know how I'll manage to take...
Don't look at me.
Oh, no, I'm not looking. In fact, I wish I had a brother to carry this burden. I would rather...
What sort of ritual were these vessels made for?
I'm convinced they were used in conjunction with each other. Some people believe they were used for tea ceremony, but I believe they were used for the solemn custom of each fluid in its special vessel, majestically up. But which vessel was used for which?
Are you sure people didn't just drink out of them?
Drink? Out of such finely crafted earth? I will leave you to the... Perhaps your travels have taken you through ancient ruins? Let us speak of it.
That must be the spire. It's huge.
You there! Can you help me? Just a moment of your time. You're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. The Nora who tracks criminals and traitors with her second sight. If only you'd use it to help me. A thief raided my home and took my brother's sword.
Tell me about the robbery. Don't leave anything...
It was brazen and professional. They took only the sword. The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow off my steward. Otherwise, it would have been a clean getaway.
Why would someone steal the sword?
It's priceless. Made from the burnished antler of a lancehorn, finely inlaid with studded stones all down the...
Okay, I get it.
Forgive me. That's not even why it's important. The 12th Sun King, he was killed in battle during the liberation. I was saving it for my nephew.
How did your nephew...
Most of the old clergy backed the Mad Sun King. As an honor guard to a venerable now that my brother is gone, my nephew... And after all he's been through, I won't be able to look him in the...
I'll see what I...
Have a word with my steward if you need to. And listen, all I want is the sword back. If I can get it back, all is forgiven.
You saw the thief make a run for it?
My back was to the wall, you see? Wasn't expecting someone to crawl out the window. He ran past...
Don't forget
Who is that?
Able-bodied adventurers. Hi there, Outlander. Name's Oh, good shards. Enough to buy garb more big...
Okay, stop there if you want me to hear you out.
I only meant a well-molded woman such as you. I heard an interesting rumor about a Banuk camp. Tame machines, the rumor said. So I hired men to investigate. I paid up front. Well, half up front. I've had no word back.
So now you're hiring someone to find the last men you hired. So is there any more to...
The last bunch just wanted to know about the reward. This camp isn't even big enough for a name up where the snow... They say the Banuk there live alongside machines, if it's true. If we learned how...
When you say valuable, you mean they'd pay you for it.
Girl, I'm not made of straw.
What can you tell me?
The Banuk women. Snow witches all. They choose to live up there in Ban-Ur, in the ice. They prefer machines for company. That's why I'm putting my shards...
Then they might not want outsiders to know about this place. Are you some kind of merchant? You don't seem to have any wares.
More of an explorer.
But you send other people to do your exploring.
All right, more of an opportunist. Girl. Nora girl. Huntress. We live in a world of opportunities. Risky opportunities. But why should risk stand... All right. I'm more of a gambler.
If I did...
You won't need to climb up the shoulders of the world for it. It's on the edge of Banuk land. And you look like you know your way around the Savage East. If it's true they walk among machines without fear, payment on return.
Any news about my stolen...
Not yet. I'll see what I can do.
Meridian is the greatest of all cities, and within live the greatest of all people.
Folks in the clan have no idea what it's like in Meridian. The savages. It's not what I imagined when I was a boy. But it's decent work keeping the city safe.
More blood. I'm still on the trail. Still more blood. The thief got cut. The trail ends here. But someone must have seen the thief. Did someone run past here, holding a sword?
Sure did. He grabbed some linen off the stand here and took off down the stairs behind you. He was bleeding, so maybe he needed a binding. Blast it! That was expensive cloth. I can't believe I paid for that thief's bandage.
That's a load off.
Went to the market. I've got an opportunity to share a drink with Aaron. There's a man who knows how to enjoy life.
A lively week. I could take Redmaw. It's just an old thunderjaw that no one has defeated.
If the thief came this way, there's only one way he could have gone. Forward. No sign of the thief. Someone must have seen him go by. Did you see anyone run through here? He would've...
Yeah. Almost crashed into me, too. He ran down the parapet here and went down the lift. I didn't see a sword, though.
He wasn't carrying anything.
Not a damn thing. Just ran...
The thief must have ditched the sword. But where? Maybe he had help. That merchant stall would have been a convenient drop-off.
They live among piles of scrap from the old ones.
I'm tired of being tired, that's what.
It looks like the thief got away, but without the sword. I thought maybe he dropped it off somewhere. Like here, for instance?
What? No. I had nothing to do with this.
I guess we'll see when I get the city guard to toss your stall and question your customers.
Hold on. There's more to this. You're right. The sword was passed to me, and I passed it on to someone else. It's going to be sold, but not for profit. The shards will go to people in need.
You expect me to believe that?
I can prove it. Meet my friends at the watermill in the lower... If they don't convince you, come right back with the guards. I'm not going...
It wouldn't matter if you did. I'd find you. Okay. Guess I should go to this watermill then to find out what's going on.
conduct last night. You don't want to know. Such things take sipping a brew at work. Yelled so loud, I'm still deaf in one ear. Egg for breakfast, and that's not sitting well with me.
I was told to expect you, Aloy. I suppose you want answers. Well, it's not. We collect valuable objects from people who don't need them, sell them for shards, and use the money to help the needy at some...
You mean you steal?
If you want to...
Ravon didn't seem like a hog to me.
He stinks just like the rest of them, of wealth and contentment.
Where's the sword now?
Safe. I haven't sold it yet.
Who exactly gets the shards at some...
Not the bastards in the fortress. We used the shards. They only went west because they had to. Trust me, I know. They starved to death.
Oh. I'm sorry.
So am I.
What do you expect me to do now? Walk away?
I was hoping you'd help us. They say you can track like a stalker. Well, my partner Nassan disappeared near the branded shore. He was bound for Sunfall, along with an entire shipment of food. If you found that, you'd be helping a lot of people.
I'll consider it. But only if you return the sword to Ravon.
I knew you were gonna say that. Fine, I'll return the damn blade. Nassan was supposed to meet his contact at an old campfire on the fork near the branded shore. But be careful. Lots of machines out there, and lots of Shadow Karja, and...
Had to take over my brother's shift today. Sure as the sun's rising, he's off courting that noble girl.
King Avad freed the slaves, but the business that was, the waves, the cages, the sacrifices, the machines and the
Metalbot here, good prices, fair prices. Fairest prices for machine parts under the mesa. No tithes to the Sun Court, not like those greedy snarls upside.
She's not interested in taxes.
I know what she's not interested in. As I was saying, no better offer for snap-maw lenses. I'd give my oath on it.
By the sun, don't start spitting in your palm. Huntress, I apologize.
Silent partner.
If the sun would only grant my prayers. Never mind snap-maw lenses, Huntress. There's no market for those. A long-leg lens.
So which,
No market for a snap-maw lens is good, strong stuff. You can hammer it into anything.
Where do you think we are? Some trading post with sawdust on the floor? This is Meridian. We have culture.
I know culture. Just the other day I was watching the hunting trials.
Oh, great sun, lend me the strength of midday.
The sun's baked your head if you think we'll shift long leg.
hello?
I've told you as many times as the spire is tall, craft and artisanship is who we are.
Craft doesn't win a war or keep the machines from your farms. What you need is good, old-fashioned, plain...
Oh, yes. Old-fashioned, plain hammered work. If ever something glittered, you'd throw it back.
If Karja had built that elevator, they would have stopped at a good-looking shaft.
All those years of delving, and you never found a sense of humor.
Enough!
Well?
They're a blunt people, the North.
Why do you two even work together if you can't agree on anything?
It's a symbolic gesture.
No tithes to the Sun Court. Like I said in the beginning, Renine.
Just tell me which part you want.
A long leg lens.
A snap-maw lens.
Fine. I can see that you're busy.
Wait! You drove her off. Snap-maw lens. What do you say?
I drove her off? That's...
Hunters, scroungers, bring us your metal.
Scroungers? What kind of brutes are you trying to attract?
We were agreed. I do the calling, you do the counting.
I have a snap-maw lens to sell?
Excellent! Here's your payment. What a beauty.
Beauty? You only know...
Your objects of art won't...
Might as well hang that snap-maw lens around our necks.
You wouldn't know supply and demand if it was making a deal.
The last thing I want is you making any more deals today.
If you'll see sense
Why
about...
do we sit here and do nothing about
They
the
just
Karja
keep
and Shah?
going.
I'll make you a deal.
Should end their rebellion.
The last thing I want is you making any more deals today.
If you'll see sense about this snap-maw lens...
Last time I saw Nora was in the Sun Ring.
My family might still be alive, and you're going to stand here and do nothing?
Tell me what happened to your family. Maybe I can help.
By the sun, I fear they are all dead by now. I barely escaped alive. Machines. Vicious machines attacked my family's estate. Father sent me to get help.
What kind of machines? Where did they come from?
A Ravager. By the sun, how it cut down those guards. The Sun King warned us that he could no longer protect freeholds beyond the valley, but Father never saw this coming.
Tell me more about the estate.
My father owns a dozen quarries, and he's put his spoils into the estate. Fine tapestries, custom woodwork, silver fixtures.
But what about the people there?
Of course.
I'll see what I can...
You will. Oh.
Override's working.
Blood and sacrifice brought about this twilight.
Rode right into that. This must be Ronald's standing estate. I need to get in there and look at that thing. like a skeletons. They probably are. Let's make this quick. This must be Ronimon's family estate.